welcome to Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. I got the three amigos with me. To my right, what's up, Mike?
What's up, party people?
And to my left, what's up, JJ? Scooby-Doo! And I'm your host, Corey Tokes. Thank you for tuning in. Apology real quick for last show. We were a little bit tipsy. We were fucked up because JJ was fashionably late. He runs in, and which is cool, man. Everybody's got shit to do. It's kind of hard getting together always for this fucking show, but we make it happen. So he was coming late, and the time just kept going back and back and back, and me and Mike were early, and we set up, and me and Mike are usually never early. It just happened to be one of those days. So we were done setting up, and Aaron Hernandez shit is on the TV, so we're watching that, and like next thing you know, we're sitting there watching
3 hours later.
Next thing you know, we're getting fucked up watching that, and we're like, where's JJ at, man? Oh, he's gonna be here in like an hour. Hour turns to later, so we're like, man, we're hungry now. So JJ finally gets there. Now we're starving. We ordered pizza. Pizza takes forever. The dude told me right off the bat it's going to be 100 minutes. So we're sitting there, and it's close to that. Mike's like, call that dude. So I call. They tell me it's en route, and then they tell me, oh, no, or actually it was already delivered. And I'm like, well, which one is it? So then we're sitting there going, what the hell? So he's like, dude, I'll just call you back in 20 minutes. I'm like, this is some fuck shit. So now we're hungry. We're irritable. JJ's late. We're all like, what the fuck is going on? And we got tired, man. We were real tired. We were exhausted. Mike, it was tough, right?
It was, man. It was
we didn't even realize it was going because we were entertained by the fucking Aaron Hernandez shit. We're sitting there watching it. And we're like, so time was just going by. And we're like, dude, we just watched 3 hours of this shit. What the hell? Where's JJ?
That was entertaining.
So then,
I'm glad I watched that.
Yeah. So then we got on here. By the way, I want to say something about that in a little bit. But we got on here, and then we were just exhausted, and then and fucked up too.
9 minutes and 48 seconds into the cast.
The pizza guy was fucking us hard too. So they didn't even.
That took 2.5, 3 hours.
That took like 2.5 to 3 hours.
So we're 6 hours deep before we even start.
Before we even started.
And that's unlikely for Pizza Hut. They're normally on.
I wasn't going to call them out like that, but fuck them. You know what? Winter Park Pizza Hut, you fucking suck.
You.
Hey,
fuck y'all.
Did you hear
like, seriously, like, y'all got to step it up or you're going to close down. You got to fire everybody there. You guys are really fucking awful.
Somebody
that was
played
terrible,
on, I heard on the radio, somebody was playing a clip of Steve Harvey going off on his assistants. He wanted a fucking Pizza Hut pizza, man. He's like, all I want is a fucking Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much audio of him going off on him. Like, yeah, because they gave him some other stank-ass pizza. He's like, I want a fucking pizza.
And that pizza was fucking cold when it got here.
Yes, I could
understand. The pizza was fucking cold. We had to microwave the shit, dude. And I paid for it. And I tipped them good because I get down like that, bro, because that's how I am. But that was some bullshit. So we were tired by the time the show started. We were dead. I mean, we were dead. We were just like, I'm surprised we got through it. I was so tired that my girl gave me a great idea because the segments usually get a little drawn out because we're talking about awareness things, and usually those are sad things. They're not ever happy shit. So she was like, you should just try to make it happier by talking about, a hero of the day or something. And I was like, actually, that's a good ass idea. We could do that before. So I got hero of the day yesterday, and I had the what we learned today and the shout outs and all that, and I didn't say shit. I just closed out, and I was like,
you forgot the whole fire. Then the fire alarm went off. Yeah.
And the fire alarm went off, dude. It was.
We didn't record the whole time it was going off. It went off for how long, JJ? It was 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, at least 10.
JJ was recording that shit. JJ hated that shit. Everybody was holding their head like, what the hell? Okay, so we found out about that.
Yeah.
All right.
What happened?
Yeah, what's the story?
I found out about the fire alarm. So I was working out yesterday, and I see my other neighbor, Chris, and he's like, dude, you hear that fire alarm last night? And I was like, yeah, man, what the fuck?
Wait, this is like a campfire story. Hold on.
So I was like, yeah, man, what the fuck was that about? So he goes, dude. So now I'm interested because I'm like, dude, I get to find out what the fire alarm was about, dude.
It was a mystery because we had some theories going on.
Yeah, not that and paranoia. So I was like, all right. So he goes, well, this the lady above you, Amy, fucking she was like, Miss, come down and see if her dog is barking too loud.
Potentially in the future, yeah.
Yeah, so it came. She hit the fire alarm because she turned her heater on in her apartment and it started smoking. So she smelled the smoke and she got scared and she went and hit the fire alarm. What kind of shit?
Oh shit!
What kind of shit is she smoking? And she's right above me, bro.
Yes.
So I'm like, are you fucking serious? That was her? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, man, dude. And he goes, it gets better. So
Oh, shit.
the fire department shows up. And they're ready to go, dude. He witnessed this whole shit. That's how he knew. So he's like, he sees them. They're strapped up. Shout out to that fire department because y'all came prepared, my boy said. So I believe him, man, because he was like, you all were suited and booted, ready for some action. And I was like, cool deal, man, you know. And then she came running out going, I'm sorry. It was me. I didn't, I was scared. I was like, man. He was like, man, don't tell her. And I was like, I won't, but I'll put it on the podcast.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
Yo, it's nothing like a fire. Think about it. Fire people, they get hyped for that. I got a boy who's in fire. Like,
oh, yeah.
As crazy as it sounds when fires go, you like, oh, shit, I'm nervous. They want that
That's
action.
a drug, man.
Right,
Yes.
right,
It's a drug.
right,
So
right,
when they
right.
went to her house, they probably like, she comes out, I'm sorry. I know they wanted to spray her. Like, bitch, somebody's getting hit with the water tonight.
Hose
That's
this
true.
bitch.
That's true.
Public service announcement. When you turn your heater on for the first time of the year in Florida, smoke will come out, but don't panic.
Yeah, but
It'll go away. Open some windows.
in her defense, though, when I was living over at the other place, dude, I turned mine on one day.
Oh, come on. It's got to be a white thing.
Bro.
No.
Bro,
No,
it was smoking. It was smoking, dude. It was smoking. I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, I definitely ran out of that shit. I turned it off, and I was like, I'm going to go outside for right now.
It's just knocking the dust off.
That's all it was doing. That's all it does. No biggie. But that's what happened, man. That's why the fire alarm went off.
Fucking
So if you see
we
your
should
upstairs
make her-
neighbor face to face since, have you seen her since?
No, I
Will
haven't.
you say anything to her that you know? Will you say something?
Yeah, of course I will.
you
Of course I
laugh
will.
her.
Yeah, I'm a friend like that with
Yeah.
her. Yeah, I know her and stuff, but
I wouldn't say nothing.
I'm like, that was you.
I don't know though. He told me not to tell her though.
I mean, you can play a joke.
You can say
with
your
her.
boys on the
And
fire department.
I don't have nobody from this place.
No, just-
they don't know I do a podcast here, so
Say
I
you
don't.
gotta-
I don't shit where I eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you could do a joke with her, but like, yo, I don't know what to do.
She
My
knows
fucking
you do
room
a
is
fucking
smoking. Should I pull the
podcast.
fire alarm? She might be like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, but she's kind of talkative. I don't like getting into talks with her.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
she
probably
knows
just-
that
I'll probably
we do a
just pass.
podcast.
She has to know.
She must.
She
do.
saw the gear.
She's sitting there.
She
She's
puts
sitting
the
there.
air to the floor.
Yeah, and she's up
We were
there.
bringing it to down the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, she saw you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She's
she
seen
came.
it.
She came down here a long time ago, bro, and she came knocking on my door asking if I could hear her dog upstairs. And I'm like, and this dog is like the size of my hand. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't hear a fucking dog. I was like, honestly, and me and Mike were in here. It was just after a podcast, so we were watching some badass.
What was it?
Like a kick-ass movie. I forget what the movie was, but
was.
both of us never seen it before. And we got into that shit. We were like, yo, so we lit one up and we're sitting there and, we get kind of relaxing. Dude, the knock on
Then
the
you hear
door.
it.
You know how it takes
Hey.
like 2 doors to get in here.
Yeah.
So it had to
the
been somebody
fuck?
from in here. So I'm freaking the fuck out. So I get up and I go check the door and the door's unlocked.
I'm hot,
like,
putting shit away.
Now I'm really fucking freaking out. So I go to the people and I look and I'm like, oh shit, man, they're gonna fucking open the door and knock me the fuck out. So I look and I can't see nobody. And I'm like, oh shit, now I'm really freaking the fuck out. I hear another knock when I turn around and look to tell Mike there's nobody there. Then I hear another knock. I was like,
Yeah,
what
no.
the fuck? So I turn
He
around.
jumped.
I turn around and go back and it's this little head. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I fucking
is a
just
kid?
So I just open the door real quick and close it and come right out. And I'm like, can I help you? And she goes, hey, I'm your upstairs neighbor. I was just wondering if you can hear my dog barking. And I was like, probably not. But even if we were quiet, when we never are, I was like, I'd be worried about you hearing us barking. So you let me know if we're too loud for you. Cool? And she was like, you smoke? And then I was like, why, you smell it? And she was like, yep. I was like, well, shit, man, you might as well just hear. And
So
we finished the
I
day
have
with
no
her.
idea what's going on. All I hear is him go out in the hallway. I can't hear anything. So
Okay.
I'm like, it's all a mystery to me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I'm putting shit away.
Yeah, Mike's perspective is
then
interesting on this.
Put away, I sat down, and I'm sitting right there.
Because he saw
blocked.
me. He saw scared ass me leave,
And
come back, freak out, go back.
And he don't come back.
And I don't come back.
So how long?
For a good minute or two, but it's a long minute
like
or two.
5 minutes.
Was it 5?
Maybe 3.
It was probably 5 minutes to you because you were
3.
scared shitless.
And then all of a sudden I hear the door open and then come in. It looks like Corey comes in and it looked like a 14-year-old kid.
She does. She does, dude.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this your niece?
By the way,
Shout out to Maddie.
By the way, she's 24.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Single?
So just to...
Yeah, she just looks,
Mike,
I'm sorry.
Mike, when you say shit like that...
That's why it was so funny.
You got to let them know what it really is.
She is 24, but she's young.
So anyway, so that happened, and then ever since then, I was just like, I never wanted to talk to her and shit because I got a girl. Yeah. So
well, she
just not gonna
did.
be around.
Yeah.
So
Some
you know
things
how
were
hot
off-putting.
girls, you know how hot girls do it. They, if you ain't gonna show them attention, they like give you full resistance. So that's why I ain't worried about seeing her. And fuck her, I'll tell her story.
Yeah, but she pointed out some gangster thug shit though.
Oh my god, it was
like one of them. You got a lot of nice shit comments, and then you live on the first floor. That's easy to rob.
Oh,
bam.
Shit!
She did say that.
She dated some goons before.
Yeah,
she did.
I might need to knock on the door like I'm Vin Diesel.
South
She
Florida
said that.
girl.
She said that shit, and I was just like, cool.
Me and him looked at
later.
each other all the time.
Yeah,
You know,
I was like, yo, this bitch is gone. This bitch is so gone. I was like, and then what I tell her, Mike, I said, you know what though? I wish somebody would rob me. I was like, I wish. That would be so exciting.
I pray for that shit.
Yeah, I do. I'm not that lucky.
I think she was testing you. She was like, God, can I get him? Can I stick up him and his boy at the same time?
Dude, she's the size of my dick. She's so small. She's petite, bro. She's like, she does look like a little fucking 14-year-old.
Yeah, I know, but everybody might be small until she pulls something out of her back pocket and you're like,
Dude,
oh, shit.
Dude,
Freeze.
I would rush her, man. I would take one. I would try to rush her because I know if I got to her, I would have it.
Yeah,
bro, I would let her rob me, and then
Corey would make me stop short. No,
Corey,
I would let her rob me. I would let her rob me, and then I would call the police. And I'd be like,
do
yo,
that
man,
to her,
she's
dog.
upstairs.
Oh man, Corey,
She's got my shit.
Yo.
but at that point we didn't really know if she lived upstairs because you go to like she lives upstairs. They come bring down a 90-year-old woman.
She did. She addressed herself as a person upstairs.
Well, I know,
asking
but
if
we
I could
did-
hear.
we
I see
didn't
what you're
know.
saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, we just had her tell her story that she lived upstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
We really didn't.
That's
know
true.
That. Not
That's
then.
true. No, I did know because she
Oh, I
was.
didn't.
Yeah, because Chris has been my neighbor's been hot for her the whole time.
Yeah, she's used to having guys drool over and stuff.
Oh, okay.
We wouldn't give her time.
That's
of
how
day.
she was acting when
Yeah,
she came
we
here. It's
just
like,
like-
bitch,
I was
get
like,
out of here.
what's up? Watching the
We were
show.
watching a good movie.
Watching
We're
this-
like, yo.
I got to watch the movie even though I can't remember now what it was, but I know I got to watch it.
I finished that whole movie. Oh, it was.
That's how she ran her off. We just kind of got into the movie again.
That's exactly what we did. We had
She
it
smoked
paused.
y'all shit and then hauled ass.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the end of a
Yeah.
Little J, dude.
Okay.
We had it already smoked. I'm like, yo. And she's sitting there calling me out. I was just like, yo, here, go. Sometimes you got to feed them and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Just like, go. Just go. Because I ain't going to talk to you for 30
Yo,
minutes.
that's scary that she said you're on the first floor, you're easy to rob. She might be plotting you.
She didn't say it exactly like
She
that.
did
dude.
say it exactly like that.
No, she did not say you're
I
on
thought
the.
she said-
She said
First floor is easy to rob or
Yeah,
something.
but it was in context to some other shit, and it was still there. And I was like, yo, me and Mike just looked at each other like, fuck you, girl.
Oh, man. Yo, a month from now, she's going to knock on the door. You're
Nah.
going to say, hey, everything you got, Corey. Everything you got, I can just see Corey. You can take it off. I'm going to call the police when you
Just
walk
don't
away.
fucking shoot me,
She's gonna show up with some thugs, some muscle.
dude. She better bring a fucking army.
I will avenge you.
I don't even need it, bro. She's fucking 4'2". She's a dwarf. She is. She's like weighs like nothing, dude. Like honestly, the wind could take
You
her
ever
away.
seen the movie Colombiana?
No.
She's a gangster girl. And they thought that too. And it's like a scene in the movie where they're talking.
Based
they're
on
like,
a true
brother,
story.
Yeah, and they like, she ain't gonna, they know, like, the Cubans, she ain't gonna do shit. And next thing you know, she came around with them things and yo, chore
Dude, she
shit.
couldn't even lift a handgun.
She'd drop it if she got a shot off. Yeah.
Dude, you don't understand. This girl
she's
is like
that small.
disgusting small. Yeah, she's like she's too small,
So
bro.
she's skinny, no booty,
Yeah,
no feature, no
and you
nothing.
know I don't like that. Yeah, she's got a little face, and it's not even that super pretty.
So how does then you guys mess me up because you said she's hot?
I didn't. No, his neighbor's hot over.
Over her. Okay,
because he's old like me.
But
I'm not hot over her. No way.
No,
I don't think she's hot.
Well,
I was not.
you know what though? Check this out, and this is a lesson for anybody that thinks they're not hot. If she had a better personality, she could turn that whole thing around. I'd be like, wow, this is a cool chick. You know, not saying I'd be hot for her, but it'd make a big difference.
Yeah.
And how people don't understand that. How you present yourself is, especially after you're 18. Before you're 18, it don't fucking matter because you're a kid. You get excused for it. But after you're 18, you start getting judged on that shit, and it becomes your character, and people remember you for it. And it's who you are, and people forget about that shit, and then they start. I don't know if they're just trying to live up to some shit that they Cardi B or some shit, or trying to be cool, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I went through it too. You know, sometimes when you don't know yourself, you're just living. That's why I don't fuck with young people.
Yeah,
because it's like, dude, I just keep it around my age base because they understand. They were around, you know, for an OJ trial, and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just a peace of mind. That's all.
That's so funny. We talk about Robin because I actually had a dream 2 days ago. You won $1 million, and me. Yeah.
Wait,
you dreamt that he won $1 million?
Yeah, Corey won $1 million.
Oh, man, I like this dream.
It was me, him, and Jackie.
This is my dream.
And Corey had $1 million cash, and he's like, "Yo." We're like, yo, we want to go to this park. Can we get, you have $1 million, just pay for us to get in. Corey's like, I'm not paying, So me and Jackie's like, come up with a plan. We're like, yo, fuck that. So we tied him up.
Jackie told me this.
Yeah, I had a dream. We tied his ass up, took the money, me and Jackie ran off. Damn. No, we were coming back to get him. Like, we weren't leaving him. We were like, yo, we're going to the park. This guy wants to be.
I can't even be mad at him. It's a dream.
Yeah.
Like, he could fucking shoot me and go fuck my girl, and I can't even be mad at him. It's a fucking dream.
Yo, we partied in that fucking amusement park, and after we got done, we said, all right, let's go get Corey. And, I woke up, so I didn't see if Corey was pissed because he was tied up, and we took a.
Well, I was liking that dream a lot more at the beginning.
Well, I liked it too until we said, yo, can we get money to go to the amusement park? You said, no. And we're like, no, this bitch has $1 million cash.
Don't want to come off
and ride a roller coaster.
Yeah, we like, all we want to do is just jump on a few rides. Yeah. So me and Jackie were gangster. We just tied his ass up.
Damn.
How much is it to get in Disney nowadays?
At least
$100.
It's like $200 nowadays, right?
For a single park one day, it's like $100 easy.
It's
got to be more than 100.
No, it's 160. I just went.
There you go.
Damn.
I was thinking closer to 200
for Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Well, this is how they get you. So it's 130 if you just coming in, but if you want to get the pass that allows you to get jump in front of the ride,
pass or whatever,
which makes sense because if you're 130 in,
why not?
Why not $30 more dollars and I can jump the line?
Right,
160. Yeah.
I want a fucking camel to tote me around for fucking $160 though. You know what I mean? I want a little dwarf, to fucking hold my drink. I want a lot of shit for that kind of price, man. Dude, that's ridiculous. Fuck Mickey Mouse.
Yo,
I want a small room to go lounge
dude,
in.
These are supposed to be kids, man. They do it because they know they could get the money from the tourists.
That's the small. Me and my homegirl. So you pay 160 to get it. That's the small of it. Now you got to eat something. Me and her had a burger.
Oh God,
fries,
that's
drink,
like dreadful. Yeah,
2 people, $22. Boom. Now it's hot as fuck. So you got the little fan things that spray out water. We bought 2 of those, $21. Dog, we're like $50, $70 in. You know what I mean? You stay around. Then we seen the big ass turkey legs. Bought 2 of those, $20. Like, bro, you're at like almost $300-$400 time you get out of Disney. You know what I mean? Then you drink something, get a beer, $18.
And you can't even drink in the park, right?
Nope. No,
there's certain places. There's not beers. Not in Disney.
Shit.
Nah, shit. We were by Epcot.
Epcot's loaded with beers at all the world at the world exhibits.
Epcot,
you get a beer from 37 different countries.
Epcot, yes. Disney, no. They have certain designated drinking areas.
Oh, well, they're there. I'm just saying you can get beer there.
Yeah, but
it's
that
like,
sucks. I can't even carry a fucking beer.
No, a soda's $6, isn't it?
Oh, easily. You know what's so crazy though? I seen a lot of people with the weed pens, and I don't know if they're confused because they think they're vape pens. But every time
we got into a Buccaneers game with it.
Yeah, every time we were like waiting in line, I just smelt that gas hit the back of my neck.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, they're blowing in here. But I think that the people think it's the vape pen. I don't know if they caught up on game yet where they realize like, oh shit, them are weed pens, you know?
Huh.
Yeah, it's not completely obvious, but if you have a knack, you know, some
Yeah.
people will notice and some people won't.
I mean, what are they going to do? Walk up to every vape they see and fucking say, here, let me see that? I
Yeah.
mean, dude, they'd be checking a lot of vapes. So at the end of the day, you know.
I mean, you check a lot of vapes, you're gonna get a raise though, because half the people are gonna have weed in there. You're gonna get a raise.
Shit.
Somebody out there is doing
That
it.
makes
I mean, dog, I walked past 12 people. So if I would have said, hey, let me get that vape, I got 12 arrests. I got a raise. I look like a fucking
You know,
big
there's
shit cop.
You know, there's one of those guys from like the How High movie.
Oh,
Like-
the guy
like-
with the scooter.
Yeah, you know, there's one of them motherfuckers out there. Let me see it. What? You're blowing that shit.
But then he's gonna have guys like me who's gonna be running. I'm gonna give him a run for his money. He's gonna earn
I'm
that
looking for
straight check.
shrooms.
You can lose a
acid,
motherfucker
shit.
easy in a
Me
theme
too.
Oh, easily in that theme
Oh
park.
yeah, you could lose somebody real quick.
Shit.
They ain't gonna get no helicopter.
Put it like this.
I want to know how many kids get trafficked out of Disney.
Yo. No lie. You gotta Google
I want to
this.
know if Mickey Mouse is fucking trafficking.
Nah, Mickey ain't doing shit.
He's got to be. He's a gangster, dude. He's at the top of the top. He's at those parties. He's at those fucking parties.
Mickey pulling a Michael.
I feel
Fuck
bad.
yeah.
I feel bad saying this. One of my boys, one of the mascots, but he's Daffy. I ain't gonna say his name. The guy does lines before he goes out there. He's like, yo, he's like, he said, yo,
Are you
Jay-
serious?
Yo, he told me, he said, Jay, I was so blown that a kid went to give me a hug and I pushed him off because I thought he was threatening me, and I had to snap out of it like, oh shit, this is my job. You know what I mean?
And go into
The kid-
character.
they keep pulling on him. He's like, oh, get the fuck. He's like, oh shit, this is my job. Like,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine standing in a mirror with your Daffy hat off to the side, and you're in the costume, full costume, looking in the mirror, going and chopping up a fucking rail on the counter, going, and you just look up at yourself and go, "Oh man."
No, dog, I didn't even know this was possible. He showed me. He said he has a shooter. They put it in. It's like a little bullet, and he puts up his mask real quick, and it's like it looks like a nose drop. And he puts it up, and he goes real quick, and he said it comes up like a rocket. He said, "Yo, when that thing hits my mind, Jay, I turn to a different creature."
It's called a bullet.
Yeah, bullet. Yeah, he
Wow.
just lifts up his Daffy mask, puts that bullet in his nose, goes straight.
So
at
even
it.
better. So he's sitting there looking in the mirror, and he's got his Daffy hat on, and he's doing a fucking bump in his fucking and his bullet. That
He gets to do the Daffy Duck freak out like
does he take bathroom selfies?
No, and he told me straight up. He said, "Yo, half of them characters that be out there," he said, "they're all fucked up. 3 of them went on e-pills just to see."
How much do they get paid to do that?
Now you're not gonna believe this shit. They get paid hourly, but if it's longer than they got a certain hours they get a week. But if it's after hours, then they put it's like almost like a bonus, like we'll put an extra $75 on shit. They don't really get much. Like you would think that all damn sweating. He said, that's why he does blow. He said, fuck these kids. He said straight up, fuck these kids, dog. He's like, they're not paying me more.
Hey, if you care about that dude, you might want to warn him about the fentanyl.
Oh, I
bullshit.
did tell him about the fentanyl 2 days ago. He said, Jay, when you sell, he said, when you buy from bums, you die. He said, my guys have been legit for 30 years. He's 53 years old. He be getting it from
I
the
do
same
believe
guy.
that. I do. Hey, that you know what? I don't encourage it, but that's a legit comment. You know what I mean? Like if you do have a source that you've been going to since you were fucking 50 years ago, then yeah, I mean,
He's 37. He's been dealing with this old guy for the last 15 years, and he said his shit is purring when it hits
it's
him,
15 years.
Yeah, he said when it hits his head, he feels like a different character.
Did you tell him your chance of a stroke goes up 28%?
I told him. I said, dog, you don't ever think like, yo, my health. He said, Jay, if I went down I-4 and I made a little wrong left and somebody hit me, you're out of there. He said, I don't live life on. Oh, what if? He said, yo, I see. He said his neighbor thought he was healthy as hell. He seen the ambulance go over there. She just died of a heart attack. And he's like, she did no drugs. She was a health freak. He says, I come home, I eat steak and shake, and I do blow, and I've been living for a long time. So
damn.
Steak and shake and blow
he
till
loves
it's
the
time
number
to
3
go.
Frisco milk.
Steak and shake and blow till it's time to go. Steak and shake and blow.
That
till
check
it's
engine
time
light's
to
gonna
go.
come on one day though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yo, yeah, that shit.
Especially in the sun, like how,
That shit catches up to you.
Yeah.
That shit catches up to you real fast. Yeah. And
If you wanna die, go ahead.
And when it does, like people are in denial. That's why they respond like that to shit like that. It's because it's a self coping thing. It helps them compartmentalize it and put it to the side and say, I'm not letting that comment
Okay.
bother me. But look, all of us are human, man.
Yeah.
When we all know when we're fucking up, that's that guilty conscience. That's why I really don't need prayer or any of that stuff, because, man, I feel it within me, man. Like, if I do something bad, I feel bad.
Yeah.
If I do something good, I feel good. So I just operate off that. I just say, all right, you know what? That feels right. Go there. Sometimes you don't even need to know what's right or wrong, man.
Yeah,
You just know.
Yeah, I definitely need prayer on this side of the fence.
Well, you need it because you're a crazy little bastard.
No, I'm needed it because Corey fucked up my world when I was 12 years old. He said, yo, hit the blunt.
Oh, you good?
If Corey would have never struck me in middle school, I was smoking before
Hit the
all my
blunt.
friends.
You would think he was one of them girls that was rapping about me the other day right now.
I want on the difference is that
It's all
yo,
because of
marijuana.
you. I'm feeling sad and blue.
Yo, he was like, Smokey, just hit it. Come on, Craig. Just one time.
Did
Show
I?
my- No, you did. You and Anthony Civitelli. You said, Jay,
Damn.
the worst is going to
Don't
happen.
say last name. God.
You said the worst is going to happen to you is just you're going to be high and
Right.
happy.
Right.
You're gonna eat, and I remember when Jermaine knocked on the door, and I was like, "Oh, my eyes are red." You like keep your face flat on the floor and don't look up.
Oh, I was so bad. No way, man. There was no way, because I would have been 15 then. I wasn't smoking like
Yeah,
that at
you
15.
was smoking.
No, I wasn't. Not
Yeah.
at 15.
Yeah, you was.
I wasn't that
I was
bad.
in 8th grade. So what were you?
I
You was
don't-
a junior
honestly-
in high school.
I honestly don't even remember.
Yeah, you're
Was I?
Yeah, you're a junior in high school.
Oh, yeah, I was smoking like a motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you mean? You were selling it almost.
Damn, how long was I smoking for?
My first blunt I hit was in 8th grade. I remember Frankie, because we all played football together. I remember Frankie and them was like, dude, you're gonna be a druggie. Because nobody really knew what
it
weed
does.
was
Right,
like that.
right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So people were looking down on me like,
Oh,
Jay.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was,
way
it
different.
was a very frowned upon drug.
Yeah.
But then I kept getting it from Corey. I got freshman. Corey was a senior. Then when Corey got out of high school, he went to Bethune. I was a sophomore in high school, so I was getting it from Corey. And this was when we had mids and reg, but Corey had that gas of mid and reg. So everybody's like, yo, Frankie and all the girls like, we never smoke weed. And I never, Corey always rolled the blunts, but I was like, I could do it. I watched Corey do it. Well, came up fucked up. Both ends were loose. every time somebody would hit it, weed would fall in the mouth. They're like,
Damn.
But I got pretty good. But no, I got a whole, ever since sophomore
it's high
year,
school.
everybody was on weed. And everybody said, still to the day, like, yo, Jay, you were the first one I smoked the blunt with. I said, yo, I got fucked by Corey.
Man, you got to pass it on.
Choices, man. Just like a Republican.
Yo,
Blame me. Blame me.
Oh, God.
Mike, get him. Mike, every time he says that, Mike, you should have a line ready to get him. Like, you should know, like, every time he
There
says
they go.
Republican,
There they go.
Well, Mike, tell us about your diet, man. I was interested in that earlier. You were talking about
My
that
diet?
shit. Yeah, man. You didn't get finished saying it, but you
Oh,
said that you
there
found
we go.
something cool, man.
It's for guys my age, if you're in your mid to late 40s and pushing 50.
Did you pick
for
it
the
up in
first
a
time.
magazine or something, or you come up with it yourself?
No, I picked it up in a magazine.
Okay.
And basically, it's like anything else as far as eating right, 5 meals a day plan.
Right.
But the thing is, it just took me all this time to find. I've tried diets for decades, but it's
You look good. You look like you're slimming
Yeah,
and trimming.
man, I feel good.
Like you look like shredded.
And it's
like
just something that made sense, and it's something that works, man. And it tastes good. It's doable. It's fucking
Yeah.
realistic. Man. You know what I mean?
we as men sometimes we get caught up with the muscle thing a lot, and we don't realize that you still have muscle when you're shredded. Like, it looks better when you have that curve on your hips and you have that you have those abs, and you don't have all that back fat, and you got your shoulders and your pecs and line, man. You know what I mean? Especially when you get older, because you got to modify your workouts. You can't just be doing the same workout forever. In fact, they encourage that you
Diet
change
becomes more
up.
important the older you get, because you
Well,
can't
diet
eat
for sure.
cheeseburgers and pizza. When we're 17 to 25,
Yeah.
they work.
Yeah.
You're gonna look good.
Yeah, diet's always important,
But
but
now-
mixing it up is also important. Just doing different workouts. Hell, even if it's going to a yoga class once in a while, or doing Pilates or some shit like that. Jackie's into Pilates now, and she's loving it.
I want to try that Pio stuff. It's a combination of Pilates and yoga.
Oh yeah. You were telling me
Yeah,
something
I wanna
about
try
that.
that.
I want to try that too.
Yeah.
Let me know when you go, dude. I'm down.
Will.
I'll go.
Yep.
I'm cool with that. You're coming this Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm stoked. I told a
Yeah,
couple
because
of
you're
my
out of
home-
town this weekend, but
Yeah.
now you could come.
Yeah, I told a couple of my homegirls.
Hot
like,
yoga.
Hot yoga. They're like, JJ, sit in the front of the line so you don't get caught with the asses behind you.
No, you want that.
Nah, I don't want asses.
I know you.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because if I post a stretch to the left and I'm just like, ugh. And you're supposed to be going to the right. So I probably need to tell the
You
teacher,
need
like,
a
yo.
back corner with us, man. That's where we're at. We stay at the back of the class.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Fuck the front of the class, man.
I hate
Have
the
we
front of the
ever been?
class.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been in front of the class, motherfucker?
I had to, motherfucker. My last name is Alfonso. I stayed at the front of the class.
They
Damn.
say you in alphabetical?
Yeah, always.
Oh man, we used to just come in and sit down wherever, man. They started tightening up with you
Nah,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Did you ever make somebody get out of their seat and take it? You ever take somebody's seat?
No, I wasn't like that.
Okay.
I wasn't like that. Hell no. No. Matter of fact, that was the only weird thing that I did that I can't even justify why I did it. I stuck up for people. Because that was probably the real me deep down, you know? I didn't like seeing people get picked on, so that was the one thing that I could say I got right back then. But that's a cool diet. So
But
you
diet,
just basically...
I just noticed like my body's just. I didn't think it would respond, like it did, and I was surprised because I've never been able to stick to the diet, and this time I have. Eating avocado toast, all organic bread.
Yo,
Good
everybody-
shit, bro.
Lots of apples, man, and eat.
Dude,
I can
you
eat lean,
do.
I can
You're-
eat lean beef at night.
You do.
for
Your
brown rice,
complexion-
Yo,
everything.
everybody
Your
tells you that.
complexion, you
Oh, wow.
look younger, you look shredded.
Stop, I'm
Doesn't he,
gonna blush.
Oh,
JJ?
fuck it.
I'm
But
gonna
everybody's tell me about the avocado toast. They're like, JJ, if you're going to eat
Oh,
bread,
dude, it's
has to
fire.
be avocado toast.
You don't know about
Oh.
the avocado
Fuck
toast?
no. Yo, my
it's
homegirl
fucking
gave me a
delicious.
diet
Not only will
yesterday.
I tell you about it,
It's
I'll
like
tell you where
butter,
to find.
man. It's like butter now to me. I love it. It's like avocado,
Yeah.
man.
Not only will I tell you where to get it, but us three, we need to take a trip. Have you ever been to the Metro Diner?
No.
And ate
No.
their avocado toast?
No.
Holy shit!
Well, I wanna
this one
buy
right
it.
here on 434. Oh my
Now,
god!
do I
it's
if I get
fire.
the avocado, do I have to get it in the bowl,
They
or
put
can they
it-
come as a spread? Like
What
now?
I do, JJ,
I get avocados.
it comes with avocado. It's a toast, specific
No, I'm
avocado
talking about
toast.
if I buy the avocado.
What I do, I
hold on.
buy something different. I buy organic bread, just 22 seed organic bread, and then I'll toast it. But I get real avocados and I'll make it myself. I'll just whip them up myself. And
But
I just
they
spread
don't
it.
come as a spread. Like if I don't want to get the real avocado and cut it and
I
take
don't
it
know.
out, is it like
No,
a
'cause
spread
you-
avocado and you just
Now,
whip
what's
it?
your
I don't know.
version?
I don't
What's your
know.
version? I'm sorry. go
I'm
ahead.
telling
I'm eating
you
like real avocados.
what the Metro Diner does is they put a piece of bread, the avocado toast with the grains and all that good stuff. Then they put the avocado on it. Then they put a tomato on it, and then with the salt and pepper and everything. Then I come through and I get some egg whites on the side. Dude, you want to talk about a healthy meal?
Yeah.
And I put the egg
And
whites
where's
on
that
top
at?
of that shit, and I fold it up, and I just eat it like a taco, bro. Fucking, and there's 4 of those.
Oh,
No.
In
In
the
the
morning,
morning?
4 avocado toast.
Hey, but
There's-
organic bread, dude, it's thick, dude. It's heavy.
And I usually
it's
eat all of
filling,
it,
dude.
too.
It's solid.
Yeah, it
It's like
does.
a
And where you
solid
get
bread.
it
It's
from?
heavy. It's got
Farmers
weight.
Market?
You can get it at
I don't
Walmart,
know.
dude.
I don't
Anywhere.
cook,
There's
bro.
all kinds of
Okay.
it everywhere. Publix.
I don't
whatever.
know.
No, but where's that diner where I can
Oh.
just walk in and get it?
434. Oh, you
It's called the
can't.
Metro Diner.
Yeah, the Metro Diner.
I'm gonna walk in and you can just get that for breakfast, or you eat that during the day.
They got
like
some
you
pretty
want.
good avocado toast at
Hey, probably get it anytime.
the Broken Egg down the street.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my diet shit.
That place is hey for
But
any
the
y'all
way
that
not
think,
to do,
hey,
don't not eat. Just like don't starve yourself.
for any
You know,
y'all
that's
think
like
that
not
Broken
the way to
Egg
go.
is popping and everything. It is, but you ain't come to my neighborhood because we got like 1 million of them breakfast spots and they're all fire. And in fact, I got,
got one coming.
I got one coming February 2nd, dude. That Brick and Spoon's
They
opening
deliver.
up,
No.
and they delivered to our door. So we're gonna do a show from. We're gonna get the owner, and he's this jack rip dude. I'm gonna actually go invite him, but I'm already linked with him through Chris because they work out together. Anyway. I'm going to get him to come up, shoot the shit with us. We're going to order food up here, order some Bloody Marys up here. They got 13 different types of Bloody
I
Marys.
hate the spicy Bloody Marys.
Well, this is a Cajun place. So all their breakfast is like Cajun breakfast
But
food.
you can get anything to drink.
I'm sure you can, dude. You can get whatever you want.
I
But,
just
or
think
just
you
say,
can get a hurricane.
Hey, I'm sure
Yeah.
if they got 13 different Bloody Marys, that they got one that's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
that
damn.
spicy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So,
eat nothing spicy. It swells up my gums.
Dude, I love Bloody Marys.
I hate Bloody Marys.
I could fuck up and
You're just
drink too
basically
many.
drinking tomato sauce.
Then you haven't had a good Bloody Mary.
and
Then.
alcohol.
Yeah, you haven't had a good Bloody Mary then.
I don't like them.
Yeah, I've
You
never
don't-
been a fan.
I'm
myself.
a mimosa guy. Just put me champagne
Yeah.
and orange juice and I'll drink it.
Oh, see, my stomach can't take champagne.
That's because you've been eating fucking Wendy's and burgers and chomping down your whole life. Your body's like, oh shit, the fuck is that?
Me, we both been down
I
that
got
road.
it from you because you fucking roll up these fat ass blunts.
Oh, let me guess. I ruined your life that way
you fucked
too.
me up with fast food.
Are you just mocking them from the other day?
Nah. Only difference between them,
Because
their life,
that's funny if you are.
Nah, their life wrecked. My life was good. I just fucking realized I became a
My
fat ass.
God, dude, you were funny.
Corey, Corey used to
You are
get. This is
crazy,
when
dude.
cheeseburgers were like 50 cents. Me and Corey would get four of them so you could rush it fast. Corey would just beat me.
God.
He was like, "Argh," and just eat it. And he's like, yo, I could get 6 more. And we go right back around the line.
I did eat like that juggernaut. There's always a time where you self-reflect because you're caught up, man, living the life or whatever. So one time, you know how big Steve was, juggernaut. He's like twice the size of me. So we're at Burger King one day, and I did that. I think I downed like 3 Whoppers real quick, and I ate fries and I ate his nuggets, and then I wanted to order more nuggets to go, and then he grabbed my hand. He said no. And I was like, what? But no, seriously, dude, because I wanted those nuggets, dude. I wanted those little chicken tender nuggets. I mean, I was tasting them already. And I was, dude, at that age, we were playing basketball a lot and doing a bunch of stuff. So, like, dude, my system could take it, man. I was eating it and shitting it out at the house. So I was like, no, man, come on, dude. Like, really? And he grabbed me and he said, no, I can't even watch you eat anymore. He's like, you're like the bottomless pit. This is ridiculous. Let's go. And he drove, so I had to leave. So that was the moment of reflection where I was like, damn, I do eat bad. And then the other time came when I saw the doctor and he said, you are gonna die by 40 years old if you keep eating this way. You have awful cholesterol, and unless you want to be on meds and stuff. I looked at me, I was like, I'm not even fat. He goes, that don't mean anything. I was like, it doesn't? And I was like, shit. He was like, no, I'm serious, man. It's a bad deal, so you better get it right. So
yeah, that's how healthy people die. It's funny because I don't have any cholesterol problems or any issues like that, or no heart. My heart's like great and all that. But every time I go to the doctor, they're like, do you have any family history of heart issues? I was like, yeah, all of them. And then they're like going to panic mode, thinking I was like, no, but it's not hereditary. It was their diet was just been complete shit their whole, I mean, it's not, it's just the way they were raised, it's like all my parents, my aunts, uncles, all of them got stents, dude. Even my uncle that's like 5 years older than me, he's got stents.
right.
It's crazy. It's just eating chicken gizzards and squirrels, all this shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
man.
chips, tacos, fast food, man.
I'm proud.
I'm over that, dude.
Yeah,
I'm proud.
So
I'm
over that.
now.
Been over it.
I'm proud of my mom. She had a stroke, and then she got a stent. Actually, stents put in, and then she made a turnaround. She just started eating healthy and everything, and you could clearly tell the difference. She is like looking great lately. I mean, she's not lately. She's a long time, like, because she's been doing it for a while. So she's just totally
smoking cigarette.
And she stopped smoking. Dude, she's turned her whole life around. She's just amazing, and she's happy as hell.
she is.
She's just living her best life.
That's awesome.
Love you, Mom. Anyway, so
There are tasty, healthy foods,
Yeah.
People, automatically health foods, they got that stigma, but it's not true. It's tasty shit, man.
That's true. But they say that as long as you work out and shit, eating fat, as long as it ain't within reason.
Healthy fat.
Healthy fat.
Avocados.
It burns faster in your system if you're working out. Fat does. So it's okay to eat a fatty steak and shit as long as you're working out and you're burning it, because fat does tend to burn faster. But anyway, food for thought. So I guess we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Lion Podcast. So, I went to. Did you guys see fucking Bad Boys yet, or we can't still talk about that
I haven't
shit?
seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Y'all
You-
motherfuckers
hey,
need
I've
to hurry
seen
up
it
and
this
see that
weekend.
shit, man.
Look,
What the
Y'all
fuck
just
y'all
got
waiting
back
on?
from Jersey. Fuck you.
Fucking
Hey,
hurry up,
You,
motherfucker.
you don't have to wait on me. You can talk about it whenever. As soon as JJ sees it, you can talk
No,
about it.
you need to see that shit too, motherfucker. So everybody, so fuck that. We won't talk about that. I will talk about. I did want to say this. I wanted to shout out to my Toyota truck.
Ah, that motherfucker.
That thing is a beast, bro. I freaking drive that thing. It's at 112,000 miles and no money except for tires and oil has gone into that damn thing, dude. It goes like the Energizer Bunny, bro. It just goes, man, forever. So if I ever really do buy a truck, I'm going to really lean towards a Toyota and see, because you guys know, hey, and I know because if anything, when you're experienced in something in life, it just means you've been doing it for a long time, correct?
Yeah.
So definitely me and Mike, because we've been driving company trucks for how long?
Since they gave them to us. I
So-
mean, since the beginning, like 6 years, 7 years.
Well, I'm saying in totality
Plus,
with
20 years.
Exactly. So for 20 years, me and Mike, roughly, because I'm like 18, 19 years. So for 20 years, roughly, we've been driving trucks of various types. Dude, for everything from Chevys to Fords to Toyotas. We know exactly the best trucks to get.
Oh, yeah.
And I will tell you right now, Fords break down on me all the fucking time. And I wasn't even that bad on the motherfuckers. I always thought that, trucks would last forever. finally.
Fords are number 2, though. They're not the worst.
Definitely.
No.
Definitely.
I'll tell
Chevy's number
we
3.
We beat the shit out of them. But
Yeah.
then they're awesome until you
I
cross
agree
over
with that.
100,000 miles.
I agree with
Fords,
that.
but
That's why I said Ford, but they do
that's
break
the
down
number
all the
2,
time.
yeah.
But one
But the number
is
one
definitely Toyota, man. And I'm just now learning this.
Yeah.
I did not know this. Their trucks just last, dude.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, which none of us do, it's you know, I mean, am I right? Because you guys drive them too.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I got a Ford. My Ford's a piece of shit.
You got a Ford?
Yeah, F-150.
How many
Oh, no
miles?
shit.
Yeah,
many
it's about
miles?
127.
Yeah.
But I just got 4 brand new tires, brakes done, oil change.
And you don't, but you don't know the history of that truck.
Well, everybody
How
I
many
talked
miles?
to, they're like, "Oh, my boy had that truck." I know, so I feel like everybody's kind of been in my truck.
Yeah, that's a starter truck.
You think somebody's fucked in your truck?
I mean,
You don't know. That'd be a good movie.
Yeah.
Yo, you want to hear
I
some
don't know,
disgusting
probably.
shit? One time I got in an old truck like that when I was a young buck like you.
Yeah.
Fucking, and I reached under my seat and it was all dried up boogers.
Oh.
I felt them when I was trying to pull. I was trying to pull my
I
seat
almost threw
forward.
up in my mouth.
Bro,
I got goosebumps.
I cleaned that whole fucking truck. I burned my hand off. I just burned it with fucking, lit it on fire. And then I went and I sterilized the whole fucking truck. I fucking cleaned it. I gutted that fucking truck, man. I remember it took me like 5 hours.
Yo, back in the day, you used to clean the shit out of your trucks.
I'm very clean.
Now
I
you
mean,
don't.
look around.
But now you don't clean your truck because every time I would pass your truck when I leave your house, the shit's dirty as fuck.
Yeah, check. I'll check with you in 20 years. see how you're doing it too. That's why I never go to the office.
Oh, because they look at
You
your
know
truck.
what I mean? Well, not really, but I don't want to put that impression on them. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
want them to know that because we just go out to the fucking field and get it dirtied again.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. That shit gets dirty quick. Where the places I go, shit, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I watched it on Friday.
Now, do you hand wash or you just take it to the car wash?
Car wash.
Okay.
So, like, I try.
keep
Usually,
that-
can find
I
a
keep
gas
that-
station near the project that you can get a car wash with your gas,
Okay.
and I just run it through.
I keep
once a
the
week.
inside clean.
Oh, so you can hit the gas when you get when it says car wash, as long as your gas card that we use, you can just say yes and it'll go to the gas card?
Yeah, I don't do it a lot, but yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that till today. I'm about to wash the shit out that truck.
But be wary of your equipment in the back. Make sure you can handle the blower.
Okay.
All the trash and shit's out.
Yeah.
I don't carry much equipment in my truck anymore.
Ain't that sad that I don't even have time for that shit? I'm like, fuck it, dude. Because that's what I think about. I'm just like, man, then I got to worry about shit in the back. Fucking, I'm out. I got to go. I got to go.
Well, you know, y'all trucks, and I'll probably get there eventually, that they have the wheelbarrow, their fucking gauge, everything's back in that truck. So,
Well, anyway, so we reached 100 subscribers, and I was gonna save this for a big thing for the show, for the segment show, but fuck it. And we're thankful. We're super thankful.
Yeah, it
Yes.
just happened, didn't it, today?
Yeah, it did, and we're super happy to have every single one of you on board, and we're happy that a small experiment actually turned into something pretty halfway respectable. And then on top of that, we're happy for all the comments and the nice things all y'all said too, man, because there's a lot of you guys been reaching out and saying some really nice stuff, and it does feel good, and it lets us know that you do give a damn, and you want us to
that's
continue.
cool.
So thank
yeah.
you, and for that,
Much appreciated.
I'm gonna throw a big ass party, and but we're gonna do it for the 250 subscribers. We're gonna bump it up 150 because we know we were gonna do it for the 100, but then we were like, man, we ain't really come. We want to throw a blowout. We want to throw a big party, but we didn't have the right venue in mind and shit like that. Plus, we were like, well, probably half of them motherfuckers probably wouldn't even show. So then we had to factor all that in. We was like, you know what? Let's bump it up to 250. That sounds good, and we'll roll from there. So as soon as we hit 250 subscribers, we are gonna throw. We'll have the party well planned by then, yeah, we're gonna party. So look forward to it.
So are party crashers welcome or no? You want to keep it exclusive? Like, how do we know that it's all subscribers here? We need to give them a password on our podcast.
Nah,
yeah.
nobody's.
And it's like, what's the
Yeah,
password?
That's
when you come in?
actually pretty funny.
It would be a joke. Like, I forgot the password.
yeah.
Oh, come on, Ed.
Yeah, come on, and fuck it.
New England clam chowder. Is that the red or the white?
Oh, God.
Never remember that. Red. That was great. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to be partying and looking forward to it. And so that way we can,
The password is fuck your password.
That is fucking hilarious. There's going to be a lot of fucking
You remember that one.
There's going to be a lot.
Remember that. That's it.
You might as well just invite anybody because everybody's going to say that shit. They're all in. No, anybody's welcome. If you want to, as subscriber or not, whatever, you can bring whoever.
Bring a +1.
Yeah, I encourage that shit.
Bring a
man.
plus
The more
whole
the
bus
better.
load.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
what's up with the party? What's is it going to be a surprise or it's to be announced? What are we gonna?
Well, you want to put the few ideas we got in mind so far?
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of liquor in mind. We got a good amount of money that I already said we'll put down. So, and then the Mike's band. We were thinking about getting the boys back
We'll get
together.
some live entertainment one way or another.
Yep. And then we're gonna have another DJ so that Mike gets breaks and shit, so he could come down and not feel like he's entertaining, too much.
Yeah.
So we'll have a switch over to a DJ so he could do that, and plus it's a different side of music, whatever. Then, but we're gonna have to have it in a big place. That's the thing. We're gonna have to have, at least an acre, I would think.
And you got to have finger foods.
And we're gonna shit, dude. We're gonna have food. Trust me. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time. I'm just gonna come up with a few more good ideas, and we'll go from there. So we look forward to it, and just bring people. Just try to keep them on the low side of crazy.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we'll hit 250 around summertime.
Don't
awesome.
bring your uncle, Donnie that fucking packs the fucking 45 all the time, and he's known to cause trouble and fucking do dumb shit, and he's just looking to start some shit. Yeah, leave him behind. But anybody's really welcome, man. As long as you're bringing love, you're welcome.
Yes, love.
As long as you bring that love, man, you're welcome with me, man. So good times. But besides that, what y'all want to talk about, man?
Well, JJ, man, you was on this recent shooting or killing on the job site. Tell us, man.
Anyway.
He was at the crime scene.
JJ was at that shit.
Yo.
Well,
You're working on that job,
Yes,
bro.
I'm on that job. I listened to the story.
The one where the dude stabbed the people.
Okay.
I listened to the story of the guy who
They were friends.
They were
right?
friends. They
Yeah.
grew up
Lifelong
together.
friends?
Well,
Yeah, they were the
grew
same
up-
age.
So first, E Money told me the story first.
One,
He's like, yo,
one was an operator, right?
yeah. Well, one was the foreman, and
Yeah.
one was his boy that he just got the job
got
for
the
3
job.
months.
Foreman was the guy that got stabbed, right?
Yeah. So E put me on the game first. He's like, yo, I'm sending you to this job on Wednesday, but I want to let you know the background of that. He said, yo, that dude died on that job. And I said, what, car accident? He said, no, like
Murder.
fatal stabbing. Yeah.
Murder.
I was like, what? He's like, yo, imagine you and Corey, how y'all boys. He brings you in like how he did, and you guys are arguing over politics. That's all it was, over Trump and them.
One guy was anti-government, and
Yeah.
the other guy was a Trump supporter. Dude, no shit.
That's exactly how it went.
Who
Trump-
do you think killed who? Corey?
You picked a hell of a place to do that at. You know what I mean? I mean, when you've been
Oh,
boys your whole life,
yo, this
it's
story
like I
did-
could have done this shit at any time
Hey.
when we were drinking beers.
The
or anything.
anti-government dude stabbed a Trump supporter, dude.
Yes.
What
And
the
he-
fuck does
hey,
that have to do? A
and
crazy government
draped,
dude.
No, I said
stabbed
an anti-government
Oh.
dude. And he draped an American flag
dog.
over
He-
his body,
He
dude,
put
and then he hauled
American
ass.
flag over his body, went in the guy's truck, drove it to his truck, and got in his truck.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Went home. They couldn't find him for 3 hours. The cops found
They
him. 3 hours.
probably were like a who's a more American thing. What you think?
I don't know.
Well, this
If he
is-
put a fucking flag
Did
over
you
his
hear?
body,
Did you hear any like scoop on what they were like the argument?
Well, the
itself?
dude that I talked to
Yeah.
was on the scene.
Okay.
It was them two and him and another guy was on the scene. So they got it. The crazy thing is they hung out Saturday. They went to the niece's party.
Oh shit!
So he had to be premeditating this the whole time.
Wow.
Then he comes in on Monday. So basically, then he talks to our boy Eddie. So Eddie's doing the paperwork, like, yo, where y'all going? So now people are I'm telling you Eddie's version than the guy's version.
Right.
So Eddie's version is he talks to the guys. They're like, yo, we got to go do this drop. And Eddie felt bad because if he would have had the right test and would never failed, they would have never went over there.
Damn.
But so they left. So the lane people are going past Eddie. They're like, yo, there's just an accident on the day. So Eddie calls the guy who's dead. It says you.
shit.
Yeah, he's calling them on the phone like, you guys must have spilled something, you idiots. You guys
Oh,
are crazy.
shit.
Oh man.
And the guys keep coming. He sees like 50 cars just, he's like, yo, the dude died. And Eddie's like, you're bullshit. He was just here 5 minutes ago. He said, you're talking about the wrong guy. He said, yo, he died. Like, he got stabbed. So now I'm talking to the guy who was on the scene.
Wow.
So
He got fucking murdered, man.
yeah, so they pull up. The guy who on the scene, he's watching. So the guys get out the car. He comes behind him with the knife. So he didn't even see it coming. The dude Steve's, I think his name is. He didn't even see it coming.
Damn.
He goes behind him, stabs him, realizes that he like cuts him. So the knife drops. So he goes back to his truck. And they didn't know what to do. They were like, he gets a hunter knife, like a bigger knife, and comes out and he's like, you guys want some? And they're like, yo, you know what I mean? They're like, yo,
Right, yeah.
They're trying to like, yo, figure out
What
shit.
the fuck? Yeah, dealing with the
He
shock.
stabs him more. Basically, like 20 more times.
In front of everybody?
In front of them two, and
Oh
cars are
my
going.
God.
Cars are going past, and people are like stopping, like it's like a movie.
Holy shit.
Then he comes out, puts the flag over him, hops in his truck, hauls ass, and then the GPS found out that they bring him to his truck, and then he got in his truck, and I was like, yo, that I don't even know if a movie producer. This is the thing that freaks me out, Mike, is that I would have to, you know what I mean, Corey, we're arguing something that you got so heated about something that Corey is my brother, and I said, I'm going to kill him. And not only when I kill him, I put the flag over him, like, that's like some, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a,
But
like
doesn't that speak volumes of like how fragile the minds are of some of these Americans,
Yeah.
citizens, you know, whether they're crazy or not. But some of these people, they have levels of it. Some of these people are right on the edge, and the shit they go through pushes them over.
But the thing is, that's your childhood friend. You hung out Saturday and Sunday. You're telling
You
me
heard it.
that there's no,
If it really was an anti-government Trump thing, then dude, I could see it.
But my thing is, I can see.
It's
I can
a crazy.
See,
It's the situation.
I would
set
totally.
them off.
I would totally agree with you if they wasn't boys at all. If they
Yeah.
were just co-workers, I'm with you.
Yeah, they fucking grew up.
They
together.
grew up since middle school together.
Yeah, but maybe they got serious. Maybe he used to be a Trump supporter.
My first
maybe
question
he
was,
changed up.
but what was it? Was there a woman involved or something?
Yeah,
I don't
true
know,
that, too.
man. There's, I don't
gotta
know if
be
that's
deep.
everything.
Look,
dude.
guys, you guys don't understand it because you would never stab me because I think different than you. You don't understand
It's not
it.
even
You
that
can't.
stab,
No,
it's just
it
you don't
is
get
that.
that- you just don't get that personal,
It is
like-
that. It's your brain does not work that way. It does not. It does not think that way, dude. You can't even fathom what that's like to say, I don't believe in what he has, and I don't like what he thinks, and I am gonna fucking kill him because of this. I mean, you gotta be really pissed to get to that level, dude.
No.
Especially
You gotta be really
with-
weak, man. Fuck that,
especially
dude. Fuck
with
that.
with your fucking weak, but pissed. You know
My
what I mean?
thing is-
and your brain does not
my
work
thing
like that,
is
so you wouldn't understand
The
it.
dude got out the car thinking like, yo, we're about to go do this job. You know what I mean? Like, that's like Mike get out the truck with me. He walks in front of me thinking he's about to go do a job.
Yeah.
And I come up behind him and start like it's one thing to kill me when I'm looking at you. Now Mike has an opportunity to like figure out, and this is where I got mad. I didn't tell him that. But Corey, if Mike is trying to stab you and I don't know you two and I'm just out, see, bro, like Eddie
Help
said,
me.
Eddie's like, yo,
Help
I got
that
a shovel.
motherfucker.
I got so much shit in my truck.
Yeah.
I'll run this bitch over with my truck
They're
before he goes
they're in
back.
shock though, man. You don't see that every day, dude. I mean,
I don't know, man.
How
It's
long
just-
was the situation? I mean, you talking about a few seconds, or you talking about they standing there for minutes? You know what I
Yo,
mean?
the dude told me he was in shock for 4 minutes. He said when he stabbed him, he went to the truck and they were like trying to panic what to do. And this is what Eddie said. Like at the end of the day, like, yo, I
Damn,
got
they
so
watched
much.
the dude get fucking stabbed to death, man.
Yeah, like
4 minutes. Damn.
4 minutes.
4 minutes on the 4
As
minutes.
soon as he stepped away from the guy he stabbed, I don't know, man. It's like I'm pretty sure that I would have just rushed and got protected
Where are
the
all the
guy on the
gun
ground.
owners?
I would have protected the guy on the
But
ground
you
if I
know
didn't
what's
have
so-
my gun. Protect the guy on the
Yo.
ground, and then we'd have to like, man, me and
Yo.
you, man, we're gonna get this motherfucker. He's got a knife. Let's just take him
Yo,
down. It's
that's
like
the-
becomes,
That's exactly what I was talking to my uncle. He said, now look at the people who don't want the gun law. Because imagine if you could carry yours, on a job site. That guy stabbed him the first time, boom, even if he's fucked up, you know what I mean? A bullet to his head will stop him. You might have a split second to save him.
Yeah.
But you have nothing, and it's like you watch him go back to a truck and get a
you
bigger
had time
knife.
to get your
Yeah,
gun.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a gun is 2 seconds. Once I pull out,
Maybe that's why he killed him out there, because he knew that it was a construction site and there was no guns.
well, no, Eddie
I don't
said
even
Eddie
know.
said that when he was at, is that with so many people there, he didn't do it then. He waited till they left, and they were more by themselves. Like, they were
Right,
secluded.
yeah.
Nobody could really interfere
Help
with
out,
the situation.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
help out with the situation.
He
Wow,
planned
what
that
a
shit,
fucking
man.
crazy
He must have
ass-
planned it at some point, at least
Well,
a day or two.
if he had a
ahead,
flag to put
know.
over the top of him, I'd say it was pretty
Oh,
premeditated.
that's definitely premeditated. I heard they charged him with second-degree murder. What's that? Second degree.
Well, it would make
What's the
sense.
difference between first and second degree?
I thought first.
Well,
is,
dude, think about it. If you wanted to stab him like that and get him in a place where you could stab him like that, I mean, who's to say that he wasn't scared of a gun owner if he would have done it elsewhere? You know what I mean? He didn't kill himself. He just got taken away, right?
Who?
The killer.
Oh yeah, he's in jail.
He's locked up, right?
Yeah, he's locked up.
We're going to pay his fucking taxes, man. I wish a gun owner would have fucking blasted his ass away.
Yep.
Fuck that piece of shit, dude. We don't need to be out there right now.
Well-
you know, we're locked up. We're just going to be paying for him regardless.
Job site or not, I'm probably carrying anyway. So that's all.
Yeah, that's what my uncle
Well, I know-
said. He
I know.
said he's on his job site. He has it ready. He says anybody, as soon as you go, he has the. I guess what is it when you have the thing where you can carry it?
Concealed and
Yeah,
carry.
conceal. Like, and
Yeah, I got
people-
mine too.
Yeah, he said people be looking at him like, dude, why you gonna leave that in the car? And for them situations, because he said even if you do stab me in the shoulder, time I whip that thing out and turn around, it's right underneath your chin. Like, you know, what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
your brains is on I-4 now.
That being
you know?
said, you know, everything is, you know, that's a good thing. But then did you hear about the story where the dude was bucking shots at these kids on canoes?
No, what do you
Because
mean
he
bucket
thought
shots?
he thought they were spying on him, so he just started shooting them.
Like
shooting
real
at 'em.
bullets.
Yeah, man, shooting at kids, fucking driving by on a canoe. I mean, that's why. That side, you know what I mean? There's both sides. There's good things and there's bad things.
Well, I saw.
Yeah,
a thing
but
on,
you
I
gotta
saw-
go ahead. Sorry.
I just saw a thing on Facebook. It says they said that guns kill people, and the guy had his 2 guns. He said, "I'm waiting for the gun to shoot back."
yeah,
And basically
I know.
what it-
We all know that.
Basically,
too.
what I'm saying is that you can say that story,
That's
Corey,
just
but
mocking the other
somebody's
side.
crazy in the head to do that.
Oh,
Let me tell
I'm
you,
for
it's
guns.
not the gun's
but
fault.
I'm pro guns though. I'm just saying that there's got to be an answer somewhere out
And
there.
the answer,
we're smart people.
The answer has to include, above all, do not punish the law-abiding, gun-carrying citizens. Don't take away
Absolutely.
from them
Yeah.
Right.
in
right.
order to do this
They're
blanket
privileged.
fucking
You give
cure.
them privilege.
You know,
even more
you earn
privileges.
that right.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying that there's got to be some sort of happy medium in there.
They just
where-
got to me. They just do more background checks, figure out
Yeah.
okay, what's their history? Like,
Well,
you know what I mean?
it's pretty extensive right now. I think that they're missing something, and I don't know what it is. But there's something in those checks that it's not, you know, because they do make them make 3 days, dude. It is pretty extensive from what I understand.
Yeah.
They do. It's not like they just hand you a
It's not
fucking
like
gun and high
California.
five, yeah, and walk out the door.
You gotta.
There's
you
some
gotta go
places.
through hell to get
Well,
a
the
goddamn
concealed
gun.
and
Mike
carry
knows.
class is a day unless you're a veteran, and then mine was like done. You know, the fingerprints and all that, it was done like real quick.
Okay.
but,
That's because you're a veteran,
but
right?
but regular people, you know, it's like you have to go to a concealed and carry class. Make the class a little more stringent, where it's like you already got the people in the class.
Yeah.
Okay. No longer available online. You know, go to the class, but part of the class is like you got to take a psyche eval, you know, test or something. Man,
That's a
Make
big
that
one.
part of
And
the
it says
test.
that should be the
Yeah.
hardest
And
part
have
right
qualified
there.
people to read that shit. you
Yeah.
know? And then that's
Yeah.
make that part of it maybe.
I thought
Yeah.
of something in the truck today that
I couldn't
sounds-
agree more, Mike.
I thought of something, Corey, that sounds a little bit crazy. Have a guy in there interrogate you,
Or a
Basically-
personal interview,
or,
one-on-one.
or interrogate you. Make him like that's his job to see how big he get in the skin, how you react. If he just starts looking at you, Corey, like you don't need a gun, you're a fucking bitch. All you want to do, like just starts talking shit to you, where he can see your bluff. If you be like, then he like, no, this bitch might be a little crazy. He might
Right,
shoot
yeah.
crazy.
Right.
But he be like, know what? Corey was calm.
Oh,
And it's-
yeah. Like reaction
Yeah,
tests.
reaction test. Like,
See how they're
yeah,
tested
like, you
in
know what?
situations.
Corey was calm. I think he'll be good
Real
in a situation.
human.
He might not handle.
Yeah.
Because,
Spend time with him
If
and
you
stuff.
get road rage and you give somebody like, fuck this, I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill this bitch.
If I spend a whole day with you, I can learn a lot about you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
like
well,
you can
not a
and
whole
put
day,
them in
but like,
situations
yeah,
and stuff.
situations.
Yeah.
You got to
No.
do like a personal, like you got to like, okay, class isn't over until you got to
like
go
that,
one.
JJ.
You got to go on an interview with Bob back here.
Yeah.
One-on-one, just 15
And
minutes.
Bob's a badass motherfucker.
well, he knows, so
Let him be
he'll
a
know.
Marine like Mike.
He'll know how to, you
Yeah,
know.
let him be a veteran like
Evaluate
Mike. Who's
you.
know
He'll
the
ask you
situation.
questions as soon as you get in there. So why you want to own a gun?
Yeah,
So,
the
and
right
he just-
questions.
yeah,
like,
and,
you know,
and it just run
not
it down.
necessarily. You don't have to interrogate him, but just you
Well, I
know,
don't mean to
No.
just personal. Like like you walk
But
in,
it's like a military interview or a board. You know, it's like, you know, the questions are direct and to the point, and if you stutter stammer, that's a red. You know, they know how to read that.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I like it too.
I think that's
Fuck it, throw a lie detector on him. I mean, dude, it's important. It's
Yeah.
important. It's very fucking important right now, and I love what you guys are saying right now.
But the only opposite,
Because what you're doing right now, guys, is we're finding that happy medium. You see what we just did right there, and these motherfuckers could learn something.
But everybody that's got one legit, they don't have to. They're grandfathered in. They don't have to do this shit.
Yeah, but then
I like that too.
then to be devil's advocate, then you got the people off the streets who ain't going to the test. It's like, yo, Mike, you got a gun? Yeah, I got a gun. Here.
Well, they got it.
Well,
and now they don't have to go through no test. They got a gun without even going through all that.
They got it. Well,
I wouldn't do that for anybody really, because that's my ass.
right, and then it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
If that's your gun.
That's serious shit.
Yeah.
Trouble.
So then you got to monitor the criminal record too. If something happens on the street, you might have to bring them in for another evaluation and just make sure.
What if you got one violent crime? Definitely not.
You got to bring them in.
You don't
Answer's
get
no.
it. Yep, nope, you're done.
Well, it depends on what was it.
You can
Give
own
me
a
an
hunting
example.
rifle, but you can't have a handgun.
No.
What was the
if
violent
you got
crime?
A violent crime? I don't care if you push your grandmother to the floor.
Yeah.
For self-defense.
Any kind of violent
Only
crime.
thing you get with a violent crime is a BB gun.
What if it's a bullshit domestic violence crime?
But I think to defend their constitution to the fullest, you'd have to investigate that and see exactly what happened and if this person. I mean, it has to be extensive. It's their right. You know what I mean? It's their fucking constitutional right.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, it's got to be. You got to find out if what was his intentions when he pushed his grandma. Was he running by her and she was just standing there and it bumped her over? What was it?
I think if you play hardball.
Well, I'm just saying, Mike.
Yeah, I feel you, Corey. But if you play hardball and not give nobody ball, what's the extent of it? And then it's like, well, then what's the point of the whole test? Then there's like, you know what? Fuck it.
There's so many motherfuckers. Man.
There's just so people
it would
like,
take
yo,
you. It would take you 4 years to get one gun.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's
It should have been mailed like 4 Christmases away. You'd be like, fuck, I forgot about this shit. Damn.
And people act up right.
But dude, make it. It's good for life unless you commit a crime with it.
Hey,
it's good for life.
And
no renewal. It's lifetime. One time.
And I tell you what, people would feel privileged then too. They'd be like, man,
it's
I
like driving's
earned this.
a privilege. You know, it's like you drive. You know.
Yeah, I earned this shit, man. And then we could take pride in it. I like a lot of your ideas, guys. That was pretty fucking cool. Alrighty, so we out this motherfucker. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Thank you all for coming out. God bless you and good night.
You forgot to do your hero today.
Nah, that's on the segment show. We good.
Oh, okay.